Hello, Taurus, and welcome to your February 2022 Committed Love Reading. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single one of you, Taurus, but please take what resonates with you and leave the rest. If you are new here, welcome to my channel, Forest for the Trees. I appreciate you all being here. If you're returning, thank you so much for your trust, your support, your like, share, subscribes, all the things. I appreciate all of your energies. Trust me, I really, really do. I wouldn't do this. I couldn't be here without you guys, so thank you so much. Here's to a great 2022, and it's a 6 year, so that's good. 6 is the number of harmony, peace, success, you know, really feeling comfortable, I think. So we'll see how it plays out. Anything you need, Taurus, will be in the description below. If you'd like a personal reading, if you'd like to know the decks I'm using, if you'd like to know more about astrology, everything's below. All right, let us get started. We have the beautiful energy of flow. Again, this is committed love reading for Taurus. Going with the flow, knowing to compromise. Sorry about that. There is a full moon on the February 16th. It's in Leo. It's about beauty and really kind of believing in yourself, you know, going with the flow, going as within, so without, you know, as within, as above, so below. That kind of energy is what I'm feeling with this. There's also a new moon on February 1st, which is, if you're watching that, it could be today, since this reading is, you know, for the whole month of February. So that's a possibility too. But go with the flow. Go with the flow in relationships. Go with the flow in, you know, what you have going on. We have the King of Cups energy. And we also have the Six of Swords. Beautiful. Six of Swords is going with the flow. It's moving out of negative. It's moving out of stagnant energy, moving toward calmer waters. You know, there could be some issues going on in your relationship where you don't see eye to eye, or you aren't getting along very good. And this is saying that, you know, to move forward, move in your thoughts, move in your ideas, put those into alignment with what you want to create in your relationship, and move in that direction. It will go when you put it in alignment with that. You know, go with the flow of the current. Don't try to go against it. Go with the flow of the ideas and the thoughts and the direction you want to go. It's really interesting because you have water in this card. In Taurus, you are earth energy, right? You're grounding earth energy, but there's water in this card. I don't know if you can see. It's all, you know, the lake or the pond or whatever that beautiful moon's over. You have the King of Cups energy, which is water. Taurus, I swear. Been a day. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. And there's water here. You know, there's the king. He's sitting very comfortably in charge of his emotions, in charge of the direction he's taking his emotions. And then you have water here with the Swords energy, which is also your thoughts, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Your thoughts, your actions, you know, your movement forward. So all this is saying is to go with the flow, to stay on course, that you're in charge of your emotions. You're in charge of, you know, you have a very good handle on your emotions. You're not over emotional. You're not letting little things upset you, things like that. And I think that works for both you and your partner. And that you are navigating your course that you want to go, what direction you want to go in. You could be letting go of not petty, but you could be letting go of some type of you know, words or thoughts that aren't better serving you. You could be letting go of those. You could be releasing those, or you could be taking them in a new direction. You could be taking them in a new direction out of rough waters into still waters. All right. Let's see what I have. Taurus committed. This will be your side. This will be your partner's side. And these are everybody's energy. Sorry, my dog is moving and moving everything with them. All right. Look at that. Look at that. I love it when that happens. 2 King of Cups energies. Oh, I love it when that happens. It just reiterates that stability, that emotional stability that comes with the King energy. You know, King takes action. A king knows when to take action and when not to take action. In charge of themselves, in charge of those around them, to make sure things flow smoothly, to make sure there is movement forward in the right directions. The King of Wands. Beautiful. Bottom of the deck, we have the 5 of Wands. And you know what? I set this up all cattywampus. Let me see. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm going to have to read it the way I set it up. Won't I now? Because I said this is your energy. This is your partner's energy. So what I'm going to do with that, I'll put that over here. Put that over there. There we go. There we go. All right. Nah, not bad. I will keep this on the bottom of the deck, but I do have to pull out a, okay, I'm going to move this over here. This is going to be, all right, this will be your challenge. And this will be your action. And this will be your partner's challenge. And this will be your partner's action. So let me rearrange these cards. All right, so we do have the 5 of Wands on the bottom of the deck. And you could say, well, what does that mean? It just means that, again, it can be chaos. It could be conflict. It could be a little misunderstanding. It could be confusion going on. It could be where that go with the flow is reiterated. It could be where that 6 of Swords energy is, you know, moving out of that energy, moving out of the chaos and conflict, moving out of rough waters into stiller waters, confusion, misunderstandings, things like that. Letting, you know, if you're the type of people that let things get out of hand and then blow up and then bring up all the past stuff, you know, that kind of energy can be just overwhelming. And it's on the bottom of the deck. So it could be something that is something that you all could be trying to work on. So it's not so prevalent, maybe trying to work on it so you don't have that energy. It could be disagreements, you know, a lot of disagreements going back and forth too. So whatever that means to you, but with the 2 cups here, and then you have the kings. Wow. All I can say is, you know, Taurus, you have a lot of emotion energy, a lot of emotions. We have 2 Kings of Cups here. And again, being in charge of your emotions, being very much comfortable in your emotions right now, where you stand. Seeing this relationship, seeing things that are manifesting from this relationship as good signs. You're the King of Wands here. So this is not only being in charge of your emotions, but you're in charge of your dreams and desires. You're in charge of what you want to manifest. And you see that the 9 is a wishes fulfilled card. But you're seeing it as the King of Wands. You're seeing, which I find really interesting, because not only does this king have the cup, he also has the staff, and this king has the staff. So it's like you have, it's almost like it's almost like the Magician card. It's like you have whatever it is you want to manifest. You got it going on. You know how to do it. You're very confident in yourself right now, Taurus. You're very not only emotionally fulfilled, but you're very much, your dreams, your desires, your passions, your creativity is being fulfilled. You have that control's not the right word. It's almost like being guided, being divinely guided, or being very much in charge of. And I don't mean it to sound like you are controlling, but being in charge of what you want to manifest, being in charge of what direction that this relationship is going into. It could be you're manifesting, going with the flow, being not easy, but being, easy to get along with. I just see with the King energy is that you have this insight, you have this intuition, you have this knowledge of how things should be, or how you want things to be, and how you want to navigate through this relationship. You could be older than your partner. That they could maybe not have as much experience. You could be more experienced than your partner in relationships. So that way you're more having the guide to, the best way to navigate through the relationships. It's like you have this knowledge and you're very confident in it. Your challenge is the communication. Your challenge is maybe new communication. Keeping the communication open. Keeping new ideas, new thoughts, new ways to talk to each other. Could be taking action with something. Almost like put your money where your mouth is, or what's the saying? I can't think of it. Oh my goodness. I'm feeling like if you say it, make sure you do it. Actions and words, walk the talk, that kind of energy. That is your challenge. Don't be one of those that promise a bunch of promises and don't follow through with them. If you say it, do it. That could be your challenge, is that communication and the thoughts and the ideas you have coming in. Don't be a dreamer. Make them happen. Make them reality. Take them to the next level. It's like you have the ability. You have the knowledge. And then the action you need to take is the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords is a card of kind of the opposite of this, kind of giving your thoughts a rest. Don't overthink situations. And make sure you get plenty of physical rest. Make sure you can shut your mind down when you do rest. That could mean, maybe getting a massage. It could be maybe a meditation class or yoga. Doing something for you, Taurus. A lot of times in partnerships, we have this codependency, and it might not be as a bad, or bad's not the right word, a codependent relationship, but you just might feel like you can't do anything without your partner, or vice versa. So you need to make sure you take time for you, because that gives your partner time for themselves also. Your partner has the World. Your partner has the Page of Wands and the Six of Cups. So your partner in the relationship is very comfortable. They're feeling very much, I feel like freeing of a situation. Could be a past relationship that they got out of. It could be something that, it's almost like they got out of a close call almost. I feel like in this relationship with you, they feel free. In a past relationship, or maybe where they were prior, they felt stuck. And I think it's like you give them room to breathe. You're not constantly holding them. You're giving them room to grow and room to be. Almost like, if they want to go somewhere, you're like, go. I don't have to be right with you. Go do it. The freedom. You're giving them freedom. Even though they have it all along, they didn't have it in a past relationship. So that makes them think, oh, where can we go from here? What ideas can we come up with? Where, the Page of Wands is a spark of creation, a spark of idea, a spark of movement, a spark of growth. It can also signify a child. Pages can be children. So there could be a child coming in the mixture, or there could be a child that your partner brings in. But I almost feel like especially with the World card, like this is a new feeling for your partner. They're not used to having a freedom or having this ability to be themselves, is what I'm feeling. The Six of Cups can be a card of nostalgia, of remembering past. If you all were together for a long time, they could be remembering how things were to begin with, or they could be feeling like they felt like when they were a child, how they could experience freedom, and how, you know, maybe they had room to run and grow. And maybe I feel again that's how they're feeling. They're liking, and nope. They feel like this is the feeling from this relationship. That this relationship they're in is allowing them this freedom. And it can make them think about, again, their childhood, or think about when they were children and how free they were, how they didn't have to be under somebody's thumb. There was trust. You know, it could be where the parents said, hey, you need to be in by this time, and they were in, or, you know, they could have had a 100-acre farm they ran on, or whatever. There was trust there. And I feel like whatever they were in prior to, or whatever they've come out of into this relationship, they didn't have it. There's such a sense of freedom in this relationship. And they see growth almost like maybe for the first time. They see on down the road. And I think it stems from your stability. You have that king energy. You have that stable energy. But remember to rest. Remember to take time for you, because it's exhausting. You know, it can be exhausting to keep up everything. Their challenge is the Three of Pentacles. So their challenge is to make sure that they're putting forth into the relationship, making sure they're putting in their due diligence, their work, their effort, making sure they're putting in enough, making sure they're putting in what they can in order for the relationship to grow and be stable. It's also their challenge is to make sure that any prior partners are not part of the relationship, if that makes any sense. Whatever held them there, making sure they don't keep bringing that person up, or that there's 3 people in bed instead of 2, unless of course that's part of it. Because if you do have more than one partner, you'll have to figure out which one this is, because I don't read, you know, this is for one person here. But the more the merrier. I mean, as long as everybody consents, I don't have a problem with any of it. But it's just making sure, especially if you're in a monogamous relationship, making sure that, you know, your partner's not keep bringing up past relationships, or keep bringing up situations from the past, or comparing. Well, back when I was with so-and-so, this happened, or when I was with so-and-so, that happened. Making sure it's a more stable relationship between the two of you, making sure they're doing their part to facilitate the growth of this relationship. And then the action that your partner needs to take is the Ten of Pentacles. And that is having that financial stability, having that financial security. Again, going back to the Pentacles, which is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Having the ability to manifest what you want to manifest for the future. You know, the action they need to take. It's almost like if this is a happily ever after card in a sense, then what can your partner do to contribute to the happily ever after? To make this the lineage for your kids and your kids' kids and your kids' kids' kids. It can also mean it's action they need to take, if they have some type of inheritance, or if they have some type of savings, maybe to invest that money for the future. That's a possibility. Bringing more stability in the relationship, bringing more stability into the relationship. It's like you're stable over here, Taurus. You're good on your side. You feel very secure. You need to bring in more creative ideas or more communication to everything. Have your partner talk about things. Your partner has this feeling that they need to bring in, more stability, more working, maybe more money. Maybe what they are doing, making it significant, or maybe making themselves feel like it's significant to the relationship. Putting in their share is what I'm hearing. Putting in their share. Again, bringing in that stability. All in all, a good reading. I just feel that you're very stable on your side, and your partner is learning from you. They're seeing, it's almost like, especially with the World card, it's almost like trust, gaining that trust, and how this person looks like they're swimming up into, going with the flow. It's like being pulled out of a place that was not good, and they're so appreciative and so in awe of you, in a sense, that they're learning from you. And again, I think you make them feel very safe and secure. All right. Let's see what else we have. What do we have? I can't read this. Have patience. Love is patient and kind always. Exactly. I don't think you're in a hurry. I'm not getting any hurry card here. Pentacles are slow moving. This is just saying that the energy's there. It just might not be coming very quickly. Even the water energy, going with the flow, and the only fast moving energy you might have is the King of Wands, but again, it's a king energy and they're in control of it. So it's not like you're expecting that from them. I think you have the patience, and I think when you wait, you can take, what to do with your time. We have commitment. So that could just, again, deepening the relationship, making a deeper commitment with each other. It could be an engagement, or it could be moving in together, or it could be something like that. I'm not really picking up that on the cards here too much, but there's a lot of stability here, so that could be. And that could be where the, if there is some type of inheritance, or if there's some type of extra money or savings that your partner has, they may be able to put it towards something for a more stable future, to do their contribution, in a sense. It could be long term. It doesn't have to be a marriage. It could just be a long term, where you both decide this is what you want. You want this long term stability, that stable energy. Well, one more for you, because it brings balance. Again, that Six of Swords energy, that flow energy, and the King of Cups energy brings some balance. What your partner lacks, you have. What you like, your partner has. You are, you're going with the flow for each other. You're going with that. I just see it. I see it with that World card, with them coming out of that little stuck spot, so to speak. You bring balance, you You see the good in them. You see the bad in them. They see the good in you. They see the bad in you. And bad's not the right word. But the dark and the light, it works together. And I like how this even looks like the yin yang. And it's like you all are, you're connected. You're connected. That strong connection there. And it could be since childhood. I mean, with the Six of Cups card. Or there's something nostalgic with this relationship. It's beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. And there's another water significance. Isn't that funny? A lot of water. So you have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Nope, not Gemini. That's Sword. Sorry. I was looking at the Sword saying it. You have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy with water. Going with the flow, High Priestess energy. Trusting your instincts. All the while where you're Taurus and you are stable. You have purpose. There's endurance with you. Even though you like the beauty and the comforts and you want the stability. All right. Good luck to you. What a beautiful reading. Beautiful relationship you have going on, Taurus. Good luck to you all. Take care of yourselves and each other. And until next time, thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.